Giselle and I are making chocolate chip cookies for some reason. It was her idea, actually, this time. Which is strange because it's usually my idea to have cookies. Because I'm really into cookies. Actually, this came about when, well, earlier today at work, I was I was just feeling super excited about our honeymoon. So I was looking at our hotel that we're going to be staying at. And I found out that they give you free cookies whenever you want at this hotel. It's like these really, really good, just really warm, baked chocolate chip cookies that you can have whenever. And people are like writing in reviews that they come specifically to this hotel and stay there specifically for the cookies, which makes me happy. And Giselle was like, I want cookies now. So she started to make cookies. Without my knowing, I kind of got up from the couch and was like, what are you doing? She was like, you want to help? And I said yes. Anyway, welcome to Wednesday, by the way. I am going to be leaving in just a very short little bit because I didn't really get much sleep last night and I woke up early this morning. I did the insanity thing and I didn't throw up. So that's A+ in my book. But I do have to go home and do stuff before I can go to sleep. Giselle's waiting for me to stop vlogging so she can crack eggs and use this thing. We really want one of these things.
A KitchenAid.
A KitchenAid.
I really want one.
I also think it's awesome. So I want one too.
One-handed egg crack.
Isn't she so cool? I could not do that without getting shells everywhere. Literally.
I usually don't get any shells. It's good.
So we're using a recipe this time out of her family recipe book, and not the recipe that I used before. I really liked the recipe I used before, but I'm sure that these cookies will be awesome too. That's the recipe, if you're curious. I guess I'll be the test to see if they're any good or not. Because my opinion on whether the cookies are good is the ultimate
But Chris,
decider.
How many cookies have you eaten in your life that you thought were bad?
Very little.
Exactly.
I will almost definitely love them with all of my heart and soul the moment I bite into it. So I'm excited.
Did you stir
I was not expecting this. Yes, this is stirred.
I didn't stick all the chocolate chips in.
It looks super yummy.
I think it still looks like it has a ton in there though, huh?
Not really.
Yeah, it does.
But I could totally use more. I could always use more chocolate chips. That is my opinion on the matter.
That's false.
It's true.
It's false. They're so stupid looking.
So,
I don't know if they're done.
This is interesting. It didn't necessarily flatten like cookies do.
I think somehow too much like flour got in or something, but the bottoms are golden and the tops are golden.
But maybe if they sit for a little bit, they'll be done. Yeah,
I kind of want to just smash them all.
I kind of want to eat them like this.
Used this recipe before though, and they didn't do this.
But they're chocolate chip cookie balls.
I'm gonna smash them and put them back in for another 3 minutes.
Sounds good.
What the? I don't know. They haven't done this to me before.
I mean, usually when I make chocolate chip cookies, I smash them myself.
Do you?
Yeah. I don't put them in those balls. But I think usually you can.
You do though. They're drop cookies.
Yeah. I just like smashing them when they're dough. So, all right. Well,
let's try this for another 2 minutes.
Cookies aren't done yet, but hopefully soon.
These are they're supposed to be like very lightly done cookies, though. You're not supposed to bake them very much.
Did we forget an ingredient?
I heard it's the Crisco butter.
So, they kind of taste a little funky.
So my mom, and I've inherited this gene from her, the butter gene, where we like to put butter in everything, and we're obsessed with it. So my mom puts butter in everything, like a lot of butter in everything. Same with cream, which I'm also a huge cream fanatic, which I didn't realize until I left the house. And then I was like, wow, I put cream and butter in everything. The lady that we live with, she does not use butter, real butter very often. She uses like Crisco, butter flavored Crisco.
Yeah, well, it's this stuff. It's super, super weird.
And so I used that because I know that's what she would have wanted me to use. I think that's why they didn't flatten out too.
They taste, weird. I mean, it's not terrible. It's just, I mean, they're cookies. They taste like cookies. They just taste really strange for some reason. They have a strange texture to them.
Yeah, that's it.
Like, they taste like cookies. They just don't have the right texture of a cookie.
They have a slightly strange taste too.
I mean, there are cookie recipes that have Crisco in them. Maybe it's just the balance of Crisco to other things, because maybe butter and Crisco aren't entirely interchangeable. Because there is a cookie recipe on the back of that Crisco container, and it says to put less flour in. It says to put less of a bunch of different things in. Maybe that's why.
The recipe on the back of that seemed a lot more wet than these, and these turned out being kind of dry. So maybe
yeah, they are super. They're super dry. They're kind of crumbly. They're kind of falling apart.
They almost have the texture of like a peanut butter cookie.
A little bit.
They have the texture of a peanut butter cookie more than a chocolate chip cookie, which I think is why it's weird. It doesn't taste like peanut butter, but it has that texture.
Yeah.
Because those tend to be more crumbly.
Yeah, I mean, because the peanut butter does that. I mean, the peanut butter that you use does that. Anyway, so that was kind of strange. Don't use Crisco if you use this recipe. That is the main point of the story. I was only going to eat a couple anyway. Giselle was very smart. She's not going to make all of the dough. Actually, are we going to keep the dough? I guess we'll keep the dough and we'll still make them at some point, but...
Yeah, you can freeze it for a few days.
We can freeze it for a little while and make them later. I'll have a couple, because I'm trying to be moderation. I mean, I worked out this morning, and, you know, I'm like way below calorie goals for the day. Like way below. I didn't actually eat dinner, so...
And it's really late.
It's really late. It's like 10 o'clock, and I didn't eat dinner.
Neither did I, but I had like a really late lunch.
Yeah, I'll go home and make something, maybe like eggs or something. Doesn't really matter. But I am about to go ahead and head back in just a second. I have to drop off Mother's Day card at the post office first, though. I have just got to say that being in a post office late, all alone, is both weird and kind of creepy, but also kind of awesome. I love not being around people. It's my favorite thing. Ooh, yum. Mmm. Yum. Time to get out of this very eerie place. Anyway, I am going to end the vlog here. It's getting kind of late. I'm really, really tired. One thing that is like super frustrating again and keeps happening is the vlogs are behind again, like over a week behind again. I don't know. Hopefully I can sit down and edit them to catch up tomorrow. I think I'll be able to. Tomorrow night I have nothing else going on besides editing vlogs, so that'll be a thing. I've had so many different things that like have come before editing vlogs in the priority list. But you know, I won't go too much more into that. You'll see this eventually. Hopefully everyone knows that like the vlogs are still happening. Like it's been solidified now that like we're not losing any days ever. We're not skipping any days ever. It's a thing. It's a thing that's going to be an everyday thing, but it just might take a little while to come out. Hopefully that's been kind of established, that it isn't going anywhere or anything, and like no one's worried that we're stopped doing it or something because we haven't posted for a little while. But I just had a lot of other things going on, putting some of the Let's Play stuff ahead of the vlog stuff, at least for the last week or so. So one thing that I find very strange is that there's a video, one of the vlogs is called The Trick to Getting Rid of Hiccups. It was just April 24th. And that video, at this point of me making this, it has over 400 views. It has 413 views, which is 4 times the amount that every other video around it has. A lot of the videos around it have a fourth of those views. I have no idea why that is. It's very strange to me. Anyway, whatever. I'm going to end it here. And thank you guys so much for watching. May the 4th be with you. And we'll see you tomorrow.